I truly appreciate you taking the time to join me today in this unprecedented moment in this bank's 150-year history. I also want to thank you for your collective strength and unwavering commitment to our shared vision to move Maine forward, regardless how challenging. Never has it been more important to myself, the board, senior management, and every one of our employees to know that your strident belief in our abilities to not simply continue to build this bank, but to build our state's businesses, our communities, and the financial health of our individuals is rock solid. You are the granite and the bricks that make up the ground floor of Machias Savings Bank. You are what we build upon. We all thank you for that. I'd like to begin today by sharing some of the highlights and achievements of 2019 before chatting about the last few months and where in all of this we're going. It had been my intention to have Ed Hennessy open this meeting one last time with his signature banging of the gavel. Instead, I will do so in his honor and officially call this meeting to order. We began 2019 armed with a clearly defined mission to improve our state's financial health, one person, one business, and one community at a time. In short, a simple promise to one another, to our customers, and to our neighbors to make Maine better every day. We did that. Allow me to share some highlights. Beginning with customer deposit growth of $81 million, we exceeded our goal for the second year in a row, and we achieved 12.5% loan growth, totaling $148 million. A stronger rate of growth than any other Maine bank, all while dropping to a 14-year low in delinquency rates. For the fourth consecutive year, we placed in the top 4 large employers in the best places to work in Maine. We're named the #1 best bank to work for in New England by American Banker magazine, and received the FDIC's top rating of outstanding under the Community Reinvestment Act, a mark achieved by less than 5% of the banks in New England and 8% of the banks in the nation. In addition, we began construction of our new operations center in Machias and gained statewide recognition for our leadership role in moving the greater Machias community forward. We formed a training department, digital services department, a customer experience improvement team, and we began offering financial wellness programs. We invested in data, project management, and added talent and resources to our business banking team. And in bolstering our community engagement leadership position, we contributed over $800,000 and volunteered over 12,000 hours to almost 700 worthwhile causes across the state. For the first year ever, we achieved a volunteer participation rate of 100%, virtually unheard of for any company. And finally, we again reviewed and revised our 5-year plan, clarifying our 2025 goals and vision, and renewing our focus on talent, training, and technology. Employee experience, customer experience, and community impact remain the cornerstones of our foundation. And we completed 2019 knowing that our brand is stronger, our talent deeper, and our business model more valid, relevant, and valuable than ever before. As such, we began 2020 with great clarity, quite simply doubling down on what we've proven works best as we continue to strengthen our leadership role to move Maine forward. Which brings us to today. Back in January and February, I had been working on a presentation I was to deliver at Fast Forward Maine's annual conference in Portland, scheduled for April. Its working title was The $1 Billion Recipe for Success, and focused on my stalwart belief that culture is the ultimate strategy and is, for Machias Savings Bank, our ultimate point of differentiation. Little did I know at the time that this deeply held premise would weeks later be put to the ultimate test. I know many of you have been following our updates, video addresses, website and social postings, and the incredible amount of media coverage your bank has been getting. I believe we continue to set the bar for customer experience, business support, and community relief statewide. And I believe it is our unique culture that has allowed us not just to respond, but to actually measurably deliver for our customers and thrive as a purpose-driven company in this rapidly shifting environment. Family first, volunteerism, community engagement, personal commitment, leadership, relationship banking, and a value placed not just on salary and benefits, but on a broader view of compensation. Satisfaction and fulfillment, knowing we're making a difference every day in real people's lives, our neighbors' lives. This is what fuels our talent day in and day out. Which brings me to a note of additional strength. We were right about relationship banking. Yes, we've been investing heavily in upgrading our digital and online services, and that continues with great investment and success. But it takes an event like what we face today to show that absolutely nothing can compete with personal assurance, handcrafted solutions, and a knowledgeable and confident individual willing to virtually hold your hand. Our very deliberate discipline over the last decade has positioned Machias Savings Bank to enter this storm in a position of significant financial and operational strength. As every single one of us at the bank has stepped up in unprecedented and frankly unimaginable ways, we have established ourselves as a statewide leader in this crisis. We are setting the bar. We are the resource others are modeling, and I believe we are inspiring others to do more and be better. Allow me to share some specifics. Our business bankers and a vastly repurposed support team worked literally around the clock for weeks on the CARES Act PPP initiative. We processed big loans and small loans, applications for customers and non-customers as well. If you needed help, we were willing to help you. And to date, we have successfully processed 12% of Maine's total applications, with $165 million in relief for over 1,900 Maine businesses and self-employed entrepreneurs, the very backbone of our state. To put this in perspective, remember that our total loan growth for 2019 was $148 million. Our teams processed $165 million in small business loans in 4 weeks, with the majority of our employees working from home. This on top of managing our bank's largest residential pipeline in history at $40 million. Needless to say, I'm incredibly proud of our employees. We continue to work with customers on loan and mortgage modifications as well. And as of today, we have adjusted over 1,000 loans in our ongoing efforts to keep folks operating their businesses and in their homes. And we're leading the state with community impact, with $300,000 committed immediately to an expected 100 nonprofits focused on feeding our neighbors and saving our small businesses. There is no denying this is the most uncertain and challenging event we've faced in decades, if not generations. Yet this is also an opportunity. In some ways, one of the best things that's happened to this organization, and perhaps many other organizations. We've been tested and proven resilient, creative, innovative, and an undeniable and deeply entrenched attitude of yes. Yes, we will find a way. Yes, we will help you. Yes, we will move you forward. And it's also an opportunity to rethink, reimagine, and fine-tune this machine. There are new great best practices rising from this challenge, and we're committed to identifying and fostering those. These are just some of the silver linings we are gleaning, being out in front and not playing catch-up. Your bank has been out in front from the beginning, responsive, resourceful, and resilient. Our culture is our strategy, our mission clearer than ever before. And as we've all come to realize that there is no going back to the old normal, I can assure you that your bank is not just going through this. We are growing through this. We thank you, all 285 of us. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to what we will accomplish. We will continue to set the bar, secure our state, and move Maine forward together.